Okay, good evening, Philippines. Good afternoon, Middle East, and good morning here in the USA. So yeah, welcome back to our IFNG free live lectures. And for every Wednesday, as we all know, that Wednesday is set for 9.09er. And for our guest speaker, we're just gonna welcome him back, Sir Jeff Orito. And for our topic today is reading. For sure, a lot of us struggle in reading. Especially ako, at first, nahirapan ako sa reading. Pero may technique pala. Pero din pala mga ibang synonyms, iba yung word na ginagamit. So, comprehension, dapat naintindihan ng reading. Yun lang sa akin. And keep on practicing. So, for those who are watching, hi to 21 participants in Zoom. And for those who are watching on Facebook, please like our Facebook and send us a direct message para ma-add kayo sa group ng Speak and Practice. And then hi for Sir Jeff, magsasay muna ako ng hi to Rico admins, Marvin, Michelle, Manuel, and Gladys. And the new admin is Eto. And to Sir Irvin, thank you so much. So yeah. Sir Jeff. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, guys,
Yes
for
po.
those who are watching, please type in kung anong location ninyo and profession ninyo. Yun lang. So, okay, I'll give it to you now, Sir Jeff.
Okay, sir. I'm going to share my screen, no? Because I have a presentation. Okay. Wait. Okay. All right. So let's begin. Okay. Can everybody see the presentation? Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Very good. Okay. So for our class tonight, I don't know. Well, today rather, because I think that we have different. We have people here from different parts of the globe. So today we will be discussing the reading subtest in the IELTS, and from what I know, for this entire month of May, your Niner lecturers have been focusing on the reading subtest. No? And for our discussion today, we will talk about a type of question that is very common in not only in the listening subtest, but also in the IELTS reading test, and that is fill in the blanks. Okay, so hopefully after our discussion today, you will have greater confidence in answering this type of question should it appear in your IELTS reading test, which actually I am 100% sure that this type of question shall appear in your IELTS reading exam, no? Whether you're taking the academic reading test or the general training reading test, no? Now, before we proceed, first let me give you just a quick overview of the reading subtest in the IELTS. Okay, now as you all know, that reading is the second subtest after listening. So regardless, no, if you will take the pen and paper test or the computer delivered, reading is the second test after listening. Expect no breaks in between the subtests. No? So sa actual example, dire-diretso yan, no? Listening, reading, and then writing. Now, what happens in the IELTS reading test? Okay, in this subtest, you will be provided with a test paper, a questionnaire, that will basically assess your reading skills in the English language. Now, your test paper will contain 40 questions, 40 items, 1 point each, converted to a 9-band score. Now, I know some of you here may require a minimum grade of 5 or 6 or 7 in the reading exam, and there is a corresponding score for that. I believe if you're targeting a minimum grade of 7, that's roughly 30. out of 40 correct answers. Okay, well, that's for a 7. Now, the 40 questions are divided in among 3 reading passages. Okay, usually the first passage pertains to questions 1 to 13. The second passage for questions 14 to 26, and the last passage for questions 27 to 40. Okay, and all you have to do is answer the questions based on the passages given to you. Now, for academic reading exam, expect to see 3 reading passages of about 1,500 to 2,700 words. Whereas for GT test takers, do I have a GT here, by the way? Anyone taking the GT exam? Okay, for GT po kasi, no, ang passages nila, I think around 4 to 6 reading passages, so mas marami. But still 40 questions, but their passages are relatively easier and they are shorter compared with the academic reading one. Okay, but for both modules, you're only given 60 minutes, okay? 1 hour to answer the 40 questions. Okay, that is why if you're going to do the math, 40 questions, 60 minutes, it is like at most you're given 90 seconds only for each item. Okay, so as much as possible, you should not devote more than 1 minute for each question. Okay, now to be frank, I think if examinees are given like 1 whole day to answer the reading test, I think almost everyone can perfect it. Would you agree? If you're given like 1 day to answer the reading exam, I think so, no? But you're only given 60 minutes for this test. So not only it is enough that you answer the questions correctly, but also it is important that you answer the questions as quickly as you can. Okay, that is why in the IELTS reading test, we recommend that you use speed reading techniques. And one of those speed reading techniques that we're going to focus on today is what we call the scanning technique. Okay, so what is scanning? Okay, scanning is a speed reading technique that means moving through the text to seek specific words, no? Or key words. Okay, so just like what you see here in the picture. Now, how do you go about with this one? First, you read the question, okay, not the passage. You read the question, and then you encircle the keywords. Okay, when I say keywords, I mean like the most specific words in that question, the words that you feel will guide you to the answer. Now, after you have encircled or identified your keywords or highlighted them, if you're taking computer delivered, all you have to do is simply locate your keyword within the passage without understanding the sentences that you read yet. Okay? So tarang literal, nahahanapin mo lang yung keyword mo in the passage. Once you have spotted your keyword, then that's going to be the only time that you're going to read the sentence that contains the keyword, understand that sentence, and answer the question. Okay? So, bottom line, you do not need to read the entire passage first before you answer the questions. Why? Because that's going to take you a lot of time. Okay, what's going to happen? You're going to spend what? 10, 15 minutes of your time reading the first passage, and then you're going to encounter question number 1. And as you read question number 1, you're going to go back to the passage again, no? Which takes a lot of time. You see, at the end of the day, there is tomorrow. I'm just kidding. At the end of the day, the examiner will not ask you did you understand the entire passage? No. The question is, were you able to find the answers? Huh? And that's what matters more. Okay, that's why I remember when I took my IELTS exam back in 2009. I remember I was able to finish my reading exam, I think in less than 30 minutes. Yeah. And I even had the privilege to go to the toilet. Okay, because I really finished so quickly. Okay. And 2 weeks after my test, I got my results, and uh, it was okay. It was okay. I got I got 8.5 in reading. Actually, I was sad. No, more like depressed when I got my reading score, because I really expected to get 9. Okay. I'm still coping, you know, but time heals. That's what they say. So I think somehow I have kind of moved on. After all, it's been more than a decade since I took my exam. But I know you can do better than I did. Okay? And you do scanning in types of questions such as fill in true false not given, fill in the blanks, identification, classification, multiple choice, sentence completion. So basically, in almost all types of questions in the reading test, all you need to do is scan for your answer. Okay, so all you have to do is scan for your answer. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to do scanning, and we're going to focus on the type of question fill in the blanks tonight. Okay, now, sir, why fill in the blanks? Well, as I said, fill in the blanks is a very common type of question. I'm sure that it will appear in your IELTS test. That's number one. Number two, fill in the blanks type of questions. Okay, just like what you see here on your screen. Okay, so yung mga fill in the blanks. No? I consider this type of question as the easiest type of question in the entire reading test. Okay, these are the easiest. Compared with, let's say, matching paragraph headings or true, false, not given, for example, fill in the blanks are definitely the easiest, which means that I expect you to perfect this type of question. Okay, mainly because, as I said, this is the easiest. And when you are given a fill in the blanks type of question, it's like, this is your chance, no? This is your chance to pull up your score in the reading subtest. And it should take you less time to answer this particular type of question. All right. Now, let me show you a demonstration first, and then later we will have some mini exercises. Okay. All right. Now, on your screen, okay, you are seeing here an academic reading test. Okay. So all of the ones that I'll be showing you are actual reading exams. So the topic is wrap up your visit with a perfect gift. Okay, so we're gonna answer this one. Let's look at the question 1 to 4. Okay. What's the difference between skimming and scanning? Okay, skimming is another speed reading technique that is used for matching paragraph headings. I believe last week you had a session with regard to skimming. Am I correct? I don't know if it was last week or the week before that. Okay. All right. But anyway, skimming is used for another type of question, no? And it's something that is not going to be our cover. We won't cover that for our discussion tonight. Is that fine, Vanny? Did I answer your question? Were you here last week? Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's begin. Okay, so let's just focus our discussion on our topic, fill in the blanks. So again, the technique that you use here, scanning. Okay, all right. So ano po ang scanning? Sir, hindi ka pa ba nakamute? Sorry. Okay, please, for everyone, kindly mute. Okay, it's not Sir Jeff. Joy. It's Joy. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, because I hear some background noise. Okay, so scanning. Okay, first step, read the question, right? Okay, but before you read the question, I would like to first tell you also, you read the instruction. Okay, because answering fill in the blanks type of questions, you have to pay attention to the instruction. Statements 1 to 4 are based on reading passage 1. Okay, so the one that we saw here, this one. Complete the statements by using one word from reading passage 1 for each answer. Write your answers in the spaces numbered 1 to 4 on the answer sheet. Okay. If you're taking the pen and paper test, there's a separate answer sheet for that. Whereas if you're taking the computer delivered test, you don't have to transfer anymore because all you have to do is type in your answer on the blank. Okay. So there is no need to transfer. Now, if you look at the instruction carefully, it says one word only. Now, this is particularly common, especially among fill in the blanks, no type of question. Okay. Sometimes the instruction will limit your answers to one word, 2 words, or 3 words. Okay. So in this case, one word. And take note from reading passage 1. Okay, which means that, okay, listen, if we're answering this type of question, your answer must be taken from the text word for word. Is that clear? Okay, your answer must be taken from the passage verbatim, word for word. You cannot modify the answer. You do not edit it. Are we clear so far? Okay, all right. Okay, sige. Now, let's answer. So one word only from the passage. Let's answer number 1 by scanning. Differences in culture and blank can be overcome by gifts. Differences in culture and blank can be overcome by gifts. Okay, so you've read the question. Next step, keywords. So what keywords do you think we can use for this question? Differences in culture and blank can be overcome by gifts. So what do you think are the keywords we can use here to find the answer? Okay, I can use gifts, fine. Although I have gifts here also, no? When choosing a keyword, no, try to choose a keyword that you feel is like specific to that question. Okay, because I also have gifts here, and same with this one. So I think gift is not like a good keyword to be used. Okay. Okay, I can use differences. Okay, this one is good. I can also use culture. Okay. Pwede rin siguro si overcome, right? Usually, no, when picking keywords, I would prefer that you use nouns first, then maybe the verbs and the adjectives. Okay? Sir, gusto kong keyword itong itong in. Ayan. Okay, kung ikaw yung estudyante, no, na naisip mo, in kaya. Mag-review pa, ha? Okay. Um, differences, culture, overcome. Yan, pwede yan. Ha? Okay. So, balikan natin si passage. Okay, let's say ang keyword ko is differences. Okay, so yun ang napili kong keyword, differences. So, anong gagawin ko ngayon, sir? Gagawin mo, mag-scanning ka. Okay, so paano po scanning? So, parang dadaanan ng linya, yung mata, na mata mo yung linya, ganyan. Pero, hindi mo muna siya totally iintindihin. Naintindihan po ba yun? Okay. As in, parang hahanapin mo lang talaga yung iyong napiling keyword. Okay. Nagets ba? Okay. So, hahanapin mo lang, no? Yung iyong keyword. Okay. So, sabi mo nga differences. Okay. So, sige nga, hanapin nga natin. Okay. So, differences. Okay. So, differences. Okay. Ginaganito ko na lang ha para hindi ko masyadong masulatan. Okay. So, hanapin mo yung differences. Okay. Differences. Okay. Differences. Okay. So, syempre, kailangan medyo mabilis ang mata mo dito, no? Kasi nga, meron kang isang oras lang. Creatures, lives, no. Differences ang ating keyword. No? Differences. Okay. Ay, sir, wala pong differences. Ang sagot po natin dito, not given. Tama po ba yon? Sir, not given niya. Mali po. Okay. Bakit, sir? Eh, kasi hindi naman to true, false, not given. Kakaloka ka. Okay. Ang gagawin ko, okay. Sir, hala, paano yan? Wala pong differences. Okay. Actually, nandito si differences. Okay. Nagtatago lang siya. Hindi kanya in-inform. Nag-ibang anyo siya. Yes. Ang makikita niyo po dito ay synonym ng differences. Now, can you tell me which word in this text, no, is synonymous to differences? Which word in this text is synonymous to differences? It's diversity. Okay? So pag sabing diverse, different, no? Differences, pagkakaiba-iba. Okay? Yun po ibig sabihin ng differences. Okay? Diversity. Okay. Which leads me to my next point. Vocabulary. Okay? Ang vocabulary po will play a crucial role in your IELTS reading exam. Okay, kung malawak ang inyo pong vocabulary, you will be able to answer the reading exam easily. But if your vocabulary is very limited, then it will also give you a difficult time in answering the reading subtest. Okay? So please, if you can, enrich your vocabulary. And how do you do that? Well, by reading. Okay? By reading. Um, ako mahilig ako magbasa, no? That's why for me, reading in the IELTS, it's chicken feed. It's probably one of the easiest exams I've ever taken. Yeah. Okay, because mahilig ako magbasa. I remember when I was in grade school, I used to read mga magazines na mga Reader's Digest, ayan, ano pa ba? National Geographic magazines. Okay, wala pang internet noon. 90s, 90s. And I remember I used to read our encyclopedia at home kasi we had this 24 volumes of encyclopedia. So kapag nabobore ako or something, I would just read. No? I would read different topics, no? About astronomy, about archaeology. Okay, just anything that I can find interesting in the encyclopedia. And this actually ignited my passion for reading. That's why when I went to high school, at I went to Ateneo de Manila. I initially wanted to go to Miriam College, but they didn't accept me. No, it's their loss. Okay, so anyway, so I went there, and when I was in high school, I was fond of reading mga classical novels. Yan, mga Alexander Dumas, yan, Charles Dickens, Dante Alighieri, Jane Austen, Voltaire, William Shakespeare. Okay, you name it. My goodness. Okay, mga the thicker the better. And then when I went to college at UST, kasi I followed Jose Rizal, no? I was also fond of reading contemporary naman, no? Ng mga literatures. Okay? Mga science fiction, no? Mga Paulo Coelho, Nicholas Sparks, yan. Okay. And all of my reading experiences have dramatically improved my vocabulary. Yes. So, ang point ko po sa kwento ko, follow Jose Rizal. I'm just kidding. Ang point ko doon is the 8.5 that I got in my reading test was not something that I just got overnight. You know what I mean? Okay, it took me like hours and hours of reading. Okay, just for me to get that score. And mind you, I did not review for my IELTS exam. Yes, I didn't know of Niner at that time. Na may review center pala for IELTS. I mean, I thought that it was just an exam anyone can take. Okay, but I was confident in my reading test. Why? Because of my experience in reading. Okay? So kung gusto niyo po talaga na mapadali, no, ang reading, okay, because it's a skill, yeah? Okay, you have to really spend hours, days, no, of your time on this skill. Okay? And it takes time. It takes time. But believe me, you will improve. Okay? As you go along. Okay? And the more reading materials that you encounter, the more that you widen your vocabulary, which will, of course, help you ultimately in your IELTS reading. Okay. Okay, clear? Okay, I hope na-emphasize ko yung importance ng vocabulary. No? Okay. Now, balik po tayo sa question. Okay, so differences, diversity. Okay, they're the same thing. Now, what's the next step? The next thing you do is you read the sentence where your keyword belongs. Okay? Because most likely your answer is in that sentence, or if not there, somewhere around that sentence. Okay, could be before or after. Okay, so I'm going to read the sentence that contains differences, diversity. Okay, so ito lang. All right. Okay, follow with your eyes. There are occasions when giving a gift surpasses spoken communication, since the message it offers can cut through barriers of language and cultural diversity. Okay, let me repeat. There are occasions when giving a gift surpasses spoken communication, since the message it offers can cut through barriers of language and cultural diversity. Okay, now look at the pattern of your question. Differences in culture and blank can be overcome by gifts. Differences in culture and blank can be overcome by gifts. Okay, so that's your question number one. So let's go back to the passage again. There are occasions when giving a gift surpasses spoken communication, because the message it offers can cut through barriers of language and cultural diversity. Differences in culture and blank can be overcome by gifts. Answer: differences in culture and blank. What's the answer for number one? It's okay. Thank you. Very good. Language. Okay, so one word only, right? Okay, so language. So number one, my answer is language. No? Actually, pinagsama language and culture. Diversity, para siyang language and cultural differences. Okay, so yun na yun, no? Differences in culture and language. Language and culture. Language. Number one, language. Okay, very good. Number two, I hope nakaka-follow, no? I'm trying to explain this as slowly, as efficiently as possible para maintindihan po kung paano po sagutan itong ating type of question. Okay. Yes. Next, overseas visitors are advised to give gifts to their blank. Overseas visitors are advised to give gifts to their blank. Okay, keyword. Okay, so this is language. What's the keyword here? Okay, so I can use advice, pwede yan. Yeah, visitors. Okay, overseas. I'll use overseas here. I think overseas is like the most remarkable keyword here. Okay, so let's go back to the passage. Overseas. Okay, so let's say nag-start ka ulit, no? From the start. Overseas visitors are advised to give gifts to their blank. Synonym ng overseas. Meron ba? Okay, foreign. Thank you. Very good. Foreign country, overseas. Okay, so wait lang ha. I-erase ko lang muna itong mga nasa ano natin. Okay, so ito yung number one natin, no? So overseas, foreign. Okay, that's it. Okay, very good. Now, keyword. Present. Okay, follow. Present a simple gift to your host in a foreign country, and the chances are he or she will understand you perfectly, though you may not understand a single word of each other's languages. Present a simple gift to your host in a foreign country, and the chances are he or she will understand you. Overseas visitors are advised to give gifts to their blank. Okay. Present a simple gift to your host in a foreign country, and the chances are he or she will understand you perfectly, although you may not understand the language. Overseas visitors are advised to give gifts to their blank. Okay. Answer? Okay, very good. No? The answer is host. Okay. Paano kung lagyan ko to ng S? Is this correct? Yes or no? No. Okay. So again, no, the answer must be verbatim. Okay. So host, no? So that's it. Number 2. Okay. Very good. Okay. I'm sorry. Number 2. Number 3. Blank should be considered when giving gifts such as thick clothing. Blank should be considered when giving gifts such as thick clothing. Keyword. Okay, so pwedeng considered, pwede rin thick clothing. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, by the way, listen, notice, answer number 1 is here, answer number 2 is here. Okay, what have you noticed? None, di ba? I'm just kidding. Yes, the answers, listen, in the reading test usually appears in order within the passage. Yeah. Okay. And this is especially true kapag fill in the blanks. All right. Are we clear? Okay. It's like 99% of the time, kapag fill in the blanks, ang type of question, okay, naka-order siya, no? Sa passage. All right. Now, since sinasagutan mo na si number 3, okay, titignan mo pa ba ito? Yes or no? Titignan mo pa ba ito? Yung thick clothing. Hindi na. Okay, very good, no? So, hindi na. Now, bigyan po kita ng isang scenario. Let's say, okay, listen na. Let's say hindi mo masagutan si number 3. Okay, hindi mo siya makita. Let's just say, hypothetically, hindi mo makita si number 3. Anong gagawin mo? Sasagutan mo si number 4. Okay, don't spend too much time on an item. Remember, 90 seconds lang. Maximum for each item. Okay, so go to number 4. Okay, sagutan muna natin si number 4. To present a gift of chocolates in a tropical country might create blank. To present a gift of chocolates in a tropical country might create blank. Okay, keyword. Okay, so pwedeng chocolates, pwedeng tropical country, pwedeng create. Okay, so yan po yung mga pwede nating keywords. Okay, kasi nga, hindi ko masagutan si number 3. Okay, so nag-jump na ako kay number 4. So, chocolates, tropical country, create. Okay, so balikan natin si passage. Do you see tropical country? Yes. Okay, it's actually here. Okay, so hot, humid climate, yan na po ang tropical country. Yes. Okay, so sorry, tinalon ko na agad. Now, babasahin ko to. Some gifts can be ruined by extremely hot or humid climates, possibly causing the receiver considerable anguish. Some gifts can be ruined by extremely hot or humid climates, possibly causing the receiver considerable anguish. Okay, so question number 4. To present a gift of chocolates in a tropical country with humid climate might create blank. Okay, very good. The answer is anguish. Okay, what is anguish? Hatred, no? Okay, anguish. All right. So number 4, my answer is anguish. All right. So ngayon, nakita mo na si number 4 here. Nasaan yan? Ito, anguish. Ayan. So ito number 1, language. Number 2, host. Number 3, number 4, anguish. So saan mo ngayon hahanapin si number 3? Okay. Sa gitna ng number 2 and number 4. At least nalilimit, no? Kung saan ka titingin, maghahanap ng sagot. Do you understand? Hindi yung hahanapin mo yung sagot mo sa buong passage. No? And masasayang, mauubos ang oras mo dyan. Do you understand? So dahil sasagutan mo na si number 3, wag mo na siyang hanapin dito kasi most likely wala siya dyan or wala siya dito. Nagets po ba? Nagets po ba? Okay. Alright. So balikan natin si number 3. Sabi mo, ay alam ko na kung saan ko siya hahanapin. Okay, so thick clothing, no? Sabi mo nga thick clothing kanina. Asan ba yung thick clothing? Ito clothing. Ayan. Alright. So sige, basahin ko siya. For all countries, take account of climate, especially in regard to clothing. For all countries, take account of climate, especially in regard to clothing. Blank should be considered when giving gifts, such as thick clothing. So what should be considered? What should be taken into account? Which is the synonym of considered? Answer is climate. Okay, very good. Okay, so climate should be considered when giving gifts, such as thick clothing. Is it easy? Ang dali lang, di ba? Pag may kasama ka. Okay. Yes. Okay. Pag kasama mo ko, no? Sana magkatabi tayo habang nag-exam ka. I'm just kidding. Well, this is the easiest type of question, as I mentioned. Okay? Kaya naman po, okay, I don't know if it's too much of me to ask of you, to ask from you rather, na i-perfect mo ito. Okay? Kapag fill in the blanks, chance mo na yan. No? To get every item correct. Okay? Are we clear? Okay, sige. Let's have some more demonstrations. Okay. Now, this time, okay, the passage is air rage. Okay. I think parang pang GT ito, no? Kasi medyo maikli lang yung passage. Now, I don't see the instruction here, pero alam ko po ang instruction dito is choose your answers from the box. Okay, so here. All right. Now, listen. Kapag ganito po, fill in the blanks ito, right? Itong 1 to 6 ko. Okay, fill in the blanks yan. Kapag meron kang list of choices, follow the instructions. Kailangan po, yung sagot nyo, doon manggagaling sa box. Okay? Pero ang technique po natin, same lang. Ganun pa din, scanning pa rin. Okay? Are we clear? Okay, pero this time, hindi from the passage yung sagot mo, pero yung from the passage, yun yung basis mo, dapat ang sagot mo, taken from the box provided. Okay, so you have to be careful, ha? Kasi may mga fill in the blanks na sasabihin na choose your answers from the box below. Yung mga ganyan. So, kailangan po you follow the instruction. Okay, so sagutan natin si number 1. Okay, this is a summary of the passage. The first time that a blank of air rage was recorded was in the 1940s. Okay, actually, pwede ko nang masagutan to. Keyword. The first time that a blank of air rage was recorded was in the 1940s. Ano pwede natin gamitin keyword dyan? Anyone? Keyword muna, keyword. Okay, let's do it step by step, ha? Okay, so ano pong keyword natin? The first time that a blank of air rage was recorded was in the 1940s. Okay, so pwedeng first time, pwedeng recorded, pwedeng 1940s. Okay. Now, I'll use first time. Okay. Sir, gusto kong keyword itong was. Okay. Ate, kung was ang gagamitin mo, Diyos ko, umuwi ka na. I'm just kidding. You have to choose the right keyword. Okay? Kasi pag wrong keyword ang napili mo, ang mangyayari po niyan, lalo ka lang tatagal imbes na mahanap mo yung sagot. Okay, clear po ba? Okay, so let's say ang keyword ko is first time. Okay, so first time. Ayan, first. Kita nyo na? Ay, Diyos ko, ang dali-dali. Okay, so babasahin ko to. The first recorded case of an airline passenger turning seriously violent during a flight, a phenomenon known widely as air rage, happened in 1940s on a flight from Havana to Miami. Okay. The first recorded case of an airline passenger turning seriously violent during a flight, a phenomenon known as air rage, happened in 1947 on a flight from Havana to Miami. Okay, so ang question, the first time that an blank of air rage was recorded in the 1940s. Okay. Now, if you look at this one, actually malilimit na yung inyong choices. Bakit? Kasi may an ka dito. And if you have knowledge in grammar, you should know very well na an is followed by a vowel or consonant sound. Okay, vowel sound. Right. Okay, kailangan yan vowel. Tama? An ant, no? An apple. Ayan. Okay, so sige nga, what do you think is the answer here for number 1? The first time that an blank of air rage was recorded. Okay, the answer is incident. Okay, very good. Huh? Incident. Okay, bakit incident ang sagot natin? So ito po yan, yung case, no? Parang case incident. So yun din yun. Synonym lang siya. Pero syempre hindi mo ilalagay case siya. No? Kasi nga ang instruction, choose from the box. Okay, do you follow? And pasok ba yung vowel? Pasok naman. Na? So tama siya grammatically. Alright. Now, the first time that an incident of air rage was recorded was in the 1940s. But the passenger was never actually charged for an offense because there were no clear rules in place to specify where to prosecute. It was later blank that it would be the country where the plane is registered. It was later blank that it would be the country where the place is registered. Keyword. Okay, I think ang magandang keyword dito is plane registered, no? Asan ba yan? Plane registered here. Okay, so ayan na yan. Alright, so gagawin ko ulit, babasahin ko yung sentence, no? Where I have the keyword. Okay. Actually, ito din, plane registered. Alright. So anyway, pwede mo basahin yung dalawang sentences na yan. Pag nagsa-scanning po tayo, hindi nyo po kailangan i-limit yung sarili mo sa isang sentence lang. Kung doubtful ka dun sa isang sentence, pwede mong basahin yung sentence after that or before that. Or pwedeng before and after, yun yung babasahin. Okay, pero at least control a crime committed on a plane was the country where the plane was registered or the country where the crime was committed. Okay, in 1963, at the Tokyo Convention, it was decided that the laws of the country The event started 1947. So in 1963, at the Tokyo Convention, it was decided that the laws of the country where the plane is registered take precedence. Okay. Okay, so doon siya magkakaroon ng court, no? Kung saan yung plane registered. Okay. Now, let's look at the question. Question number 2. It was later blank that it would be the country where the plane is registered. So again, ang flow mo, the first time that an incident of air rage was recorded was in the 1940s. But the passenger was never actually charged for an offense because there were no clear rules in place to specify where to prosecute. It was later blank that it would be the country where the plane is registered. What's the answer? Okay, what's the answer for number 2? If you look at in 1963, okay, that's later, at the Tokyo Convention, it was decided that the laws of the country where the plane is registered take precedence. So it was later blank that it would be the country where the plane is registered. So it was later. It was later found or it was later established? It was later established. Okay. It was later established that it would be the country where the plane is registered. Bakit po established? Ito po yan, yung decided. Parang eventually they decided, no? They established, okay, na doon po sa bansang iyon, kung saan nakaregister yung eroplano, doon po gaganapin ang korte. Okay. Naintindihan po ba bakit establish ang sagot natin? Okay. Kasi may basihan po tayo doon sa passage. Okay. Clear? Okay, again, no, importante po na malawak po ang ating vocabulary, okay, in answering the reading test. I think I mentioned that at the beginning. Okay. Siguro po ang suggestion ko po sa inyo kapag nag-reading practice test kayo, no? Let's say may passage kang hindi alam ang meaning, look it up, no? I think that will help you gain more words. Okay. Sagutan ko na si number 3. Air rage has blanked significantly since this time, growing by a staggering 400% from 1995 to 1998. Air rage has blanked significantly this time, growing by a staggering 400%. Okay. So, asa ba yung 400%? I thought ito. Alright. So, 400%. Okay. Now, I think it would be so easy to answer increase, right? Okay, pero wait lang ha. Kasi I'm showing you na meron may sistema tayo ha. Okay, in answering the test. Okay. All right. So babasahin ko lang po ang ating basis ng sagot. Okay, wait lang ha. Let's do it step by step. So in the same period, ayan, in 1998, there were 266 incidents. How far did it increase from 1995? Okay, so there was a rise. Okay, all right. Okay, so answer is increase. Yeah. Okay, so obviously increase na yan. So yun na yan. No? Expanded, rose, ayan na yan. No? So yun yung mga keywords ko. Increase. Okay, so pasok na yan. Tanggalin mo na yan sa choices. Also this one. Okay. And this one. Ay, wait lang. May rose. Pwede ko bang sagutin tong rose? Pwede ba? Kasi parang increase din naman yun ah. Past tense lang. Pwede ba yung rose? What do you think? For number 3. Pwede rin ba? Air rage for number 3. Kasi synonym din naman ng increased ang rose ha. Pwede hindi. What's the answer? Pwede po ba? Hindi. Yes or no? Okay, no. No. Bakit no? Anyone who would care to explain? Because wrong grammar. Okay, dapat has risen. Okay? Ang has kasi is follow po sa reading. You see, no, ang vocab tsaka grammar, di ba? Criteria, yan sa speaking and writing. So, pati pala sa reading, yes, chine-check din pala yan. Ina-assess din siya. Okay, so has increased. Okay, kasi ang increase, past tense, increase, past participle form din po siya. Okay, it's a regular verb. All right, now let's continue. Air rage, number 4 na tayo. Air rage is blank. To be a major problem in the future as air travel increases as to levels of aggression. Air rage is blank to be a major problem. Okay. In the future. So, ano bang keyword natin dyan? As air travel, pwedeng air travel increases. Okay, ito, coming years, ayan, in the future. All right. Okay, so I think it's right here. Air travel is predicted to rise by 5% internationally, leading to increased airport congestion. This, coupled with the flying public's increased aggression, means that air rage may become a major issue in the coming years. Okay, so air rage is blank to be a major problem in the future as air travel increases. Answer? In the future? Okay, what's the answer here for number 4? Okay, predicted. Yes, thank you. All right, so it's predicted to be a major problem in the future. Okay, predicted. Okay, almost done. All right. Number 5, angry blank can put everyone in danger, including the pilots, the crew, and other passengers. Angry blank can put everyone in danger, including the pilot. Okay, angry blank. Okay, so angry. I think angry would be fine. Berserk. Ayan, angry berserk. Okay. Answer? What's the answer for number 5? Okay. With or without S? Okay. Okay, kasi merong walang S, merong may S. So ano po isasagot ko dito? With or without? Okay, may S. Okay, with S. Alright. Bakit, sir? Kasi, ayan na nga yun. In addition, berserk passengers sometimes attempt to blah, 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 putting everyone in danger. Okay? And, isasagot mo ang passenger dyan kung pag sinabi sa number 5, listen ha, pag sinabi niya, an angry blank, pag nilagyan niya to ng an, for number 5, singular. Pero dahil wala pong an, ang sagot nyo ay plural. Okay? And ito po naman siya, nandyan naman siya. Do you follow? Kapag meron kang countable noun, no, na walang a and an, okay, usually plural po yung form niya. Are we clear? An angry passenger, tama. Angry passengers, okay, so walang an yun. Okay? All right. Number 6. Okay, so angry passengers can put everyone in danger, including the pilots, the crew, and other passengers, with some form of blank. With some form of blank being the most common consequence. With some form of blank being the most common consequence. Okay, common. Ayan, common. Okay, so ano masabi? The fill-in. Okay, can you hear me? All right. Sorry. I don't know what happened. Okay, so let's go back. Let's answer. Okay, I hope you see what's on the screen. Okay, so questions 33 to 40. Using the information in the passage, complete the flowchart below. Write your answers in 33, box 33 to 40. Okay. Okay, the production process. No more than 3 words. Okay. So pag tinabing no more than 3 words, pwede bang 3 words? Pwede. Pwede bang 33. Okay, the newspaper is compiled at the editorial headquarters by the journalist. The final version of the text is blank to the printing center. The final version of the text is blank to the printing center. Okay, keyword. Okay, what keyword can we use here? Final version. Okay, the final version of the text is blank to the printing center. So let's go back to the passage. Pwede din printing center. Yeah. Okay. The final version of is printing center. Okay, final version. Ito finished. Yeah, final. Okay, printing center. Ayan, nandyan din siya. Okay, so basahin ko siya. Once the finished newspaper has been created for the next morning edition, all the pages are transmitted electronically from the pre-press center to the printing center. Okay. Once the finished newspaper has been created, all the pages are transmitted electronically from the pre-press center to the printing center. Okay. The final version of the text is blank to the printing center. The final version of the text is blank to the printing center. Again, the question, the final version of the text is blank to the printing center. So, what is the answer here? Okay, sige po, sir. What's the answer here? The final version of the text is blank to the printing center. Okay, the answer is, okay, very good. Transmitted electronically. Yeah. Pwedeng transmitted lang, pwedeng transmitted electronically, pero mas maganda, kompletuhin mo, transmitted electronically. Yan. Kasi pasok naman po siya sa word limit natin. Alright. Okay, so transmitted electronically. Next, the pages arrive by facsimile and the pages are converted into blank. So actually, pwede mong gamitin dito is use facsimile as your keyword and converted. Okay? So balikan ko po, wait lang ha, balikan ko lang si passage. So hanapin mo si facsimile tsaka si converted. Okay, mauuna si facsimile, right? Meron bang facsimile? Ito, facsimile. Ayan. So, ito si facsimile ko. May synonym ba dito ng converted? Na nakikita nyo? Converted. Meron ba? Converted. Ano pong keyword natin dyan? Or synonym ng converted? Okay, processed. Yan, thank you. Okay, processed. Okay. So, ano bang question? The pages are converted into blank. The pages are then processed into photographic negatives, and the film is used to produce aluminum printing plates ready for the presses. Okay. So, the pages are converted into, what's the answer? The pages are converted into, okay, photographic negatives. Okay, that's it. Easy. Okay, process. Okay. Next, blank are made for use in the printing presses. Okay, so number 35 na tayo. Blank are made for use in the printing. Pwedeng made for use, pwede. So these are made for use. Ano daw yon? No? Are made. So alam mo, plural ang sagot niya. Okay, kasi are. Blank are made for use in the printing presses. They are made for use in the printing presses. Sorry. Blank are made for use. Ano daw yung ginagawa para magamit sa printing presses? Ano yung ginagawa? Okay. Wait, sorry. R po tayo, ha? R. Okay? Ang R ba singular, plural? Plural po, no? Okay. So, blank are made for use or to be used, no? In the printing presses. And the film is used to produce aluminum printing plates ready for the presses. So what's the answer? Okay, aluminum printing plates. That's it. Okay, ito yung napoproduce yung aluminum printing plates. Okay. Alright. So again, kompletuhin po natin ang sagot, no? If possible. Okay, basta hindi siya redundant with the question. Okay. Alright. Okay, number 30. Okay, nagigets po ba? Okay, kung paano ko siya sinasagutan? Okay, kasi... Okay. Alright. What do you think would be probably the most challenging part here? Okay, medyo lang, Grizzle? Why? Okay, bakit ka nahihirapan? Sa vocab ba yan? Sa grammar? Sa pag-intindi po ng question? Okay, synonyms. Okay, well, kung synonyms po, as I said earlier, sa una mahirap po siya, lalo na po kung limited po, no, ang ating vocabulary. Pero ganun po talaga, kailangan lang po natin is matuto, magbasa, okay, ng mga reading materials. Okay, ganun po yun. Alright? Okay. So anyway, ito po, no? Just to clarify, okay, mag-exercises na po tayo. Top tips, number 1, read the instruction. Okay, so may choices ka ba? Napipili sa box? Or word for word doon sa passage? So again, you have to be careful. Number 2, know the word limit. 1 word ba, 2 words, or 3 words? Isusulat ko ba yung letter? And predict your answer. Okay, so sa mga fill in the blanks naman kasi malalaman mo na ang sagot ko ba ay noun. Kung noun ba yan, singular ba yan, plural ba yan, verb ba yan? Anong verb yan? Naka-past tense ba yan? Naka-past participle form ba yan? Okay, may predict mo din yan. No? And of course, check your grammar. Okay, importante na yung question, no, ay yung answer mo grammatically fits into the sentence. And as I said, they are usually found in chronological order within the passage. Okay? So yan, no? And hopefully, mas madalian ka in answering this type of question. Okay. Yung technique, okay, yun po ang gusto ko matutunan nyo tonight, no? Yung technique. Pagdating sa grammar, pagdating sa vocab, I think you will learn that along the way. As I said, it's reading comprehension is something that you just don't learn overnight. No? Okay, it's a skill. Okay, actually any skill naman for that matter, whether it's riding the bicycle or cooking, di ba? Kailangan talaga gawin mo siya ng gawin. Okay, doon po tayo nagiging mas okay. Okay? Ayan, no? And learn from your mistakes. Yun po ang siguro isa ding masasuggest ko pag nagsasagot po tayo ng reading exams. Okay. So, let's move on now to our mini reading exercises for our topic, scanning. Scanning. Fill in the blanks. Okay, so syempre you will use scanning for this technique. Okay, fill in the blanks po. All right. Okay. All right. I think this is a GT reading test. Okay. But regardless, I want you to answer it. Okay. Write your answers on, any sheet of paper. And I will give you I will give you 5 minutes. Okay. Sorry. Wait lang. Bakit? Okay. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes to answer 13 to 20. Okay. All right. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, good luck. Okay, done. All right, very good. So I hope everyone is finished answering also. Okay, sige, let's answer. Okay, so number 13, early morning stroll. So you have to understand this chart. No more than 3 words, no? Okay, so here's our instruction. Okay, so what's the chief attraction in early morning stroll? What's the answer here? For number 13, what's the answer? Okay, the answer is bird song. Okay, it's just bird song. All right, so bird song. That's the answer for number 13. Okay. You don't have to put the alive with anymore. Okay, kasi nouns lang naman ang kailangan natin dyan, no? So if you look at the examples here, birds, peas, the landscape, so bird song. Okay, the place is alive with what? Bird song. So you'd go there for the bird song. Okay, next, morning walk. Number 14, what to bring or wear. So where is morning walk? Okay, it's right here. What to bring or wear? Okay, answer is binoculars. Very good. Okay, binoculars. It's a must to bring. Okay, next, poetry. What is supplied in poetry? So where is poetry? It's right here, poetry. What is supplied? It's, so you have two answers here. Very good. Ability, damper. Okay, ability, damper. So number 15 and number 16, ability, damper. Okay. Next, 17, blank. What's the answer? Is it basin track? Kasi ang supply dito is, ito yung given, no? Coffee and biscuits. So, I think yan yung keyword mo. Saan ka ba sinusupplyan ng coffee and biscuits? Okay, it's here. There you go. So, the answer is possum prow. Okay, so 17 is possum prow. Okay, what to bring here for possum prow? Okay, so torch and non-slip shoes. Okay, there you go. All right. So 18 and 19 yan, no? Torch, non-slip shoes. And what's the chief attraction here? Okay, lovely water views. Very good. Okay. Or water views will be fine also. But again, I recommend a complete answer. Okay, perfect. Did you get a perfect score? I hope so. Again, this is the easiest. Okay. All right. Now let's try another one. Okay. All right. So again, I will give you 5 minutes. Okay. Wait lang ha. Kasi may, I'm sorry. Mm, okay. Sorry. Okay, there. All right. So I'd like you to answer 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Complete the flow chart below. I'm sorry. Complete the flow chart below. Choose no more than 3 words from the passage for each answer. Okay. Again, I'll give you 5 minutes for this mini exercise. Okay. Good luck. Okay, done. Wow. Okay, that was very quick. Um, I think no, the more you do scanning, the more you answer reading exams, fill in the blanks type of questions. It becomes easier, don't you think? Because you get used to it, you get more comfortable. Okay. So anyway, let's answer. So 7 to 10. Gigartina seaweed. Other name is blank. So asan ba yan? Ito Gigartina here. Okay, what's the other name of the Gigartina? Irish moss? No. Gigartina is a close relative of carrageen or Irish moss. So relative lang siya. Okay, but if you look closely, sabi niya, these are often referred to as the New Zealand carrageen. So yung these, we're referring to the Gigartina. Okay, so the answer is yes, New Zealand carrageens. Okay, so that's the answer. Do you follow? It's a little tricky but you see the answer is still there. Okay, so you have to really understand, no, what you are reading. Kasi nga, this is reading comprehension test. Okay, now, so itong Gigartina seaweed, it produces blank. It produces blank, number 8. So what's the answer for number 8? Okay, answer is agar. Okay, the answer is okay. Nakasabi dito, the substance called agar, which can be extracted from this species, okay, gives them a great commercial application in the production of sea meal, blah, blah, blah. So itong agar, for number 8, is used to make blank. It's number 9 is used to make blank, which is a type of custard. Okay, sea meal, right? Okay, sea meal. Okay, or sea meal custard. Yes, pwede rin, no? Sea meal custard. And number 10, agar is also used to make blank medicines such as blank. Okay, cough mixtures. Okay, there. Kasi yan, nakalista naman yan dyan. Okay, so cough mixtures. Okay. Siguro kailangan mo lang talagang intindihin yung sentence, no? Para mapili nyo yung tamang sagot. Tapos balikan mo siya if you want, no? To double check. All right. Okay, cough mixtures for number 10. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, this is, I think, the last exercise for today. Okay, so this is the passage. Answer 1 to 4, but you need to choose your answers from the box below. Okay, you need to choose your answers from the box below. Okay, again, I'll give you 5 minutes. Good luck. Okay, done? All right. So I think everyone is finished answering. Okay, so again, this time you have to choose your answers from the box below. Okay, so let's answer. Number one, according to blank, there is only one form of language. According to blank, there is only one form of language. Okay, so I think you're gonna find the answer here in the first paragraph, that only one variety of language. Okay, so that's it, no? Only one form. So what's the answer here? According to blank. Okay, prescriptivist, no? Kasi ito yung nagpe-prescriptivism. Okay, so prescriptivist. Okay, linguists who take this approach to language place great importance on grammatical blank. Linguists who take this approach place great importance on grammatical blank. Okay, again, you have to choose your answers from the box below. And so the answer is rules, no? So ito yan, no? Best characterized by its reliance on the rules of grammar. There you go. So number two, the answer is rules. Okay, number three, conversely, the view of blank, such as Joseph Priestley. So asan si Joseph Priestley? He's right here. The views of blank. Ano ba si Joseph Priestley? He is a modern linguist. Is he a modern linguist? Okay, basahin ko ah. In the second half of the 18th century, we find advocates of this view. Okay, this view, such as wrote Joseph Priestley. Ano bang view yung tinutukoy niya dito? Ito. This approach is summarized in the statement. It's the task of the grammarian. Okay, ito yung view na yun eh. To prescribe, not to describe, and not to prescribe. So what's the answer? Okay, descriptivists. Okay. The view of descriptivists such as Joseph Priestley. Okay, si Joseph Priestley kasi, if you understand this entire paragraph here, ang view po niya, no, is view, ito po yung view niya, this one. Okay? Na ang grammarian is, ang task niya is to describe and not prescribe a particular rule. Okay? So, ang sagot natin is descriptivist siya. More on nagde-describe here. Okay? So, among the choices, that's the best answer. Okay? Kung modern linguist po ang sagot nyo, that is wrong kasi wala po siyang basis. Okay. Remember po sa reading, lagi po dapat may basis, no? Ang ating sagot, hindi po pwedeng basta lang na feel mo lang, no? Na yun ang maganda. Okay, kailangan po lagi may basis po siya from the passage. Is that clear? Okay. Okay, hindi ka pwede mag-invento dito. Okay. Kasi dapat po based po siya sa passage. Kaya po tayo may passage. Number 4. So the view of descriptivists such as Joseph Priestley is that grammar should be based on blank. It should be based on, okay. Ano bang sabi ni Joseph Priestley? Babasahin ko po ha. Sabi niya dito, in the second half, okay. And saan galing yung analysis? Meron ba dyan na analysis sa choices? Okay. Kailangan po, doon lang po tayo sa choices. Okay. Grammar should be based on blank. Okay, babasahin ko po siya. Sabi niya, in the second half of the 18th century, we find advocates of this view. Okay, the view na more on describe and not prescribe, such as Joseph Priestley, whose rudiments of English grammar, so ito yung parang sinulat niya, insists no, that the custom of speaking is the original and only just standard of any language. Linguistic issues, it is argued, cannot be solved by logic and legislation, and this view has become the tenet of the modern linguistic approach to grammatical analysis. Okay, so grammar daw should be based on what? Okay, actually binasa ko na siya. In the second half of the 18th century, we find advocates like Joseph Priestley, whose book insists that the custom of speaking is the original and only just standard of any language. The cost, okay. Ang sagot dito kasi is custom of speaking. So parang ang gusto niya sabihin is dapat yung grammar daw insist na yung custom of speaking, yun po yung original, no? Doon po nag-originate dapat. Okay? So parang yun po yung basihan. Okay? So doon po, kasi yun yung original. So yun yung basihan, no? Yung custom of speaking. So, ano yun po dito sa choices? Ang synonymous sa custom of speaking. Is it formal language? No. Custom. Ano ibig sabihin ng custom? Naku, ito na naman tayo. Vocabulary, ha? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng custom? Okay, parang common practice. Custom. Common. Common. Custom. Answer, popular speech. Okay. Yung popular speech. Okay. Na ang grammar daw, it should be based on popular speech kasi dapat yun po yung original. Okay, kung ano po yung common na ginagamit ng mga tao, doon tayo magbe-base ng grammar. Okay? So, yun po yung point ng paragraph na yan. Okay, okay. Nagets po ba? I know meron nagkamali tayo in some is error in some items, no? Pero this is like a high level reading passage kasi. Okay, pero ang point nito is ang fill in the blanks, ganun lang naman ang technique niya. Okay? Hahanapin mo lang in order naman yung sagot. Pero siguro ang magiging challenge po sa inyo is kung paano nyo po iintindihin yung sentences, no? Na binabasa nyo. Tama? Doon po yung pinaka-challenging part. And I feel na mahirap siya mainly because hindi tayo sanay magbasa ng mga ganitong klaseng literature. Okay? Kaya naman, kahit minsan alam mo na yung technique sa fill in the blanks, nagkakamali ka pa rin kasi nami-misinterpret mo, nami-misunderstand mo yung sentences kasi minsan may mga high-level vocabulary na nag-a-appear no, sa passage. Lalo na yung mga synonyms na yan. So kung hindi ka familiar, again, it will have a dramatic impact on your score. Okay? So, ang suggestion ko po sa inyong lahat is patuloy lang po tayo mag-practice. Importante po yung masanay po tayo sa ganitong klaseng passages. And it's really difficult at first, I must admit. Pero sinabi ko nga sa inyo, no, yung nag-exam ako, it took me years. Okay? It took me years of reading, no, to achieve that level. Okay, so there is no like an easy path towards it. Okay, and you have to really work hard for it. No, so find time to practice and improve your vocabulary by reading. So answer as many IELTS reading materials as you can. Okay, clear po ba? Yung technique po, clear po ba yung technique? Kasi I think medyo nahihirapan tayo sa pag-intindi ng passage, which I admit, no, medyo mahirap siya minsan, lalo na pag sa topic. Okay, pero yung technique niyan, yun po yung gusto ko niyo pong matutunan tonight. Okay, kasi pag alam mo na yung technique, medyo at least kahit pa paano madadalian ka na rin somehow, no? In finding the answer para hindi ka nagpapanik. Okay? So thank you so much for your time. That is the end of our discussion for fill in the blanks. Okay? So please find time to practice and read. No? Improve your vocabulary and yeah, you'll get there. Okay, soon enough. Okay? So thank you so much, everyone, for your time.